Hey, I want to put a quick vid up about this 1998 CRV seatbelt retractor that I replaced. I tried to look online. It was about $600 to $800 for the OEM parts. So I went to the junkyard to get the part. I spent about $50. About between the years of about 1997 to 2000, they did use a couple different types of seatbelts. So you want to make sure you probably pull the buckle or the receiver, because there's two different types, and I'll show that in the video. I ended up pulling the wrong one, getting home, not having the buckle, so I ended up replacing the buckle and the retractor. I made a couple other mistakes. I pulled the height adjuster and I didn't need to do that. So I talk about that. And then the other thing I messed up was I let it retract all the way. And I didn't quite understand that you have to kind of hold it vertically and hold it a certain way to get the retractor to work, because it's gravity ball. I'll show you in the video. And I ended up having one of them that retracted all the way and I couldn't get it undone. So anyways, got it done. I'm not going to show you that in this video, but I am going to show you how I took apart the actuator, like when I was done, all done, and how the actuator kind of works. And yes, spoiler alert, eventually at the end of the video I do find the exact thing that broke, and you get to see that. So if you make it to the end, all right, thanks for watching. Okay, I think I discovered something interesting. I almost had the same problem with this one as I had with the other one. And that was, it started retracting and then I couldn't get it to unwind. And it occurred to me that maybe it had to be in this, maybe gravity had something to do with it. So maybe it was having to be in this upright position. And when I did hold it that way, I was able to get it to unwind. Now this one is wound up so badly that it's not gonna probably unwind now. Oops, I didn't mean to put the light on. Okay, here's my cat. He wants to show you this. So far, I got just a couple of the plastic little covers off that you're not supposed to take off. And this must be the gravity ball. This must be the secret to whether it lets you unwind it. So that thing's really cool. Not sure still exactly how it works. I mean, obviously there's like a pawl that can stop it from unwinding, but then I don't know. It's cool though. This is so cool. Okay, so here's the ball. Take this off. This thing can turn around or not. This thing pops off. Look how cool this is. Little spring-loaded action. Seems like, so then it goes, when it gets into that part, it can't unwind until you let it go back, and then you can do it. Wild. So this part was actually working as far as the stopping from pulling it too fast. So there's something about, there's a couple of things going on. There's two ratcheting systems here, but this little piece here is what engages that ball pawl that's down here, see? So somehow when you pull it too fast, like this little piece comes out just a little bit, see? Like that, and stops it. And then like if you retract it and then that gets like lays back down, and then you pull it slow enough where that doesn't pop out, and then maybe if you pull it too fast, it just pops that out and then stops you.
This part's kind of cool. Just like a sensor. Does that tell you, is that the sensor that says if you have your seatbelt on or not? I don't know. This part mounts down lower, away from that. But maybe it just conveys the signal, but why? Well, what's the need for the wireless? What is that gonna tell it? Okay, I've defaced this thing. Sorry. Now I'm seeing something that's actually kind of rigid enough to really hold like the body weight of a person back. So you got this gear. Thinking this is actually, you know, the teeth here could stop this gear from rotating and, you know, stop you from going through your windshield. Pretty robust. And then this little toothbrush, I don't know what you thing that engages the gear, had the sensor down here. That's the thing that had that. So I still don't get that part. So drop it in the comments if you know what's up. Okay, so this thing with the sensor, this thing can go up and down, right? So does this sense when it's up, when it's down? It doesn't directly connect, but it does seem like this thing goes pretty far down there. So if there's some way for it to sense that type of metal. Okay. I think we got some planetary action in here somewhere to step down the speed up or slow down the retractor. These all kind of had them in there. Little planetary system set up. Still not seeing like a really robust spring that would be strong enough to roll, to retract. Maybe it doesn't have to be as strong as I thought. All right, I'm thinking somewhere inside of here is the spring, and basically whatever it was just broke. And so it's hard to get at though. I don't know. Might have to do some more damage to figure it out. Yeah, I still haven't really found a really robust spring that would be a good retractor spring and make the whole thing go. Because this stuff, it looks real piddly. It doesn't look very robust. And I haven't found why did it not retract? What is the broken part? More damage here. Pull this one. Let's see what's under here now. I don't know. It's all rivets at this point. There's no more easy answers. Okay, this is interesting. So this is actually the part that's supposed to catch you when you get into a collision. So it's still kind of working. It's like, see how it catches? So you get into the accident, boom. Okay, this part pops out with those little teeth and catches, prevents you from hitting that windshield. Still don't see how it retracts though. It's really amazing how much goes into something that you just don't think about a lot till it breaks. So many little pieces. So, pro tip on this height adjuster. If you're at the junkyard, you really don't need to pull this or the piece of trim that covers it. There's just a really easy cover. Okay, so I really don't think this has any other secrets to, other than how does the seatbelt, attach, which if you're trying to replace the seatbelt with a new seatbelt, that's not looking real easy to do. I'm starting to think that maybe this piece has the thing that blew up. If you look at this, it's just a little bit, I don't know, like it felt like it was a little bit sticking out a little bit. And this one, on the other one, seems nice and flat. So I'm wondering if this, because it would go in like this, and that would have some spring inside of here that has the thing that blew up and the reason that it broke. I thought it was just like a bearing that just was supposed to spin, but I'm starting to think that this is actually the part that broke. So let's open this up. We have a winner. There we go. You got yourself some kind of a coil spring in there, and it broke. It's the smoking gun. Here it is, people. Wow. Okay, cool. So I was right in some ways, is that I kind of felt that something had let go, and I, never tried to repair this. I just had already replaced it. So that would wind up this coil and set the tension on this, and that's the thing that would make it retract. So there you go. After 27 years, it just fatigued that little piece of metal in there. Went kaput. Cool.